the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw now, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping it behind the line.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
60 ready.
Now Young. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Black, 95.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got his man on the out route. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
To throw is Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And outbounds right around the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Throwing, dart.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Ready.
3rd and 5.
18, go!
Throwing his dart. He'll try and do this himself.
They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Gano on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And they'll accept that penalty. Tracy trying the right side.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Giants are able to add on to that lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Down. Hut.
Young to throw it. They'll find McMillan here. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third.
Eat old blue. Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw it.
And everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, now the ball comes loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Dart going to look to throw here. He's got Bellinger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Second down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Going up top. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Gano now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
To kick off for New York.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ready, set.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set.
Looking to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Panthers. First down.
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll throw again. Young. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
2-yard line.
Red, cycle. Down. Check.
Young working out of the gun. Sanders has got it complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Claws ready. Rest ready.
Looking to throw, Young. This ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Go. 33, yellow. Black shot.
It
It'll be Young again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Ready?
Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. And maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
2nd and 12.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Ready. Set.
Now here's Young.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
White. Let's go now. Ready.
Here is Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. Hot route, so to speak.
Now, this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Now Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go!
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
On play action, here's Dart. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7th.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Blaster,
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
At the
Young now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Inside the 20. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
On the ground with a tight end. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Start.
Singletary. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Panthers 10. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers.
Taking it right down Broadway.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Rico Dowdle.
77 yards.
And the Panthers get a bit closer.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more that they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Close to the sideline, he finds Robinson, complete.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now it's Wilson. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Play action. It's Wilson.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And that will force a turnover on downs.
So they went with a trickery there on the fake punt, hoping to catch that return team flat-footed, but it did not work out.
And you were talking about trying to catch him flat-footed. That's what they were hoping for, trying to catch him off guard. But that's a well-coached team on the other side. They were more than prepared, and they were able to stop it.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Young will set to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Off the play fake, Young. Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 3.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Young to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jatavion Sanders from 6 yards away. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Giants 36, Panthers 24. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Good.
from midfield now. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Daniel Bellinger, 39 yards. And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Black Ultra. Let's go next.
Throwing, Young. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The offense on third down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
32.
Now Young. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Gano to kick off for New York.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Young working out of the gun. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Fighting his way through contact. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Gano the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Claws red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Young from the shotgun. They'll find McMillan here. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Panthers.
Ready.
It'll be Young again. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Point after, right down the middle. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jamie Gillendow. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A 17 yards.
Drill,
And the
52.
Panthers, first down.
Slice blue.
First and 10
Ready?
at the 20.
Now Young. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. 10 touchdowns for the rookie in the regular season. He's got his first here now in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
38.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.